Hello, everybody! The long awaited sequel to my video of Smash 6 predictions finally here. The intro, I decided to finally do more with. Now it's part 1 characters. Now, it took me so long because I didn't really know what to do. My opinion kept changing because, yeah, it can be kind of tough. But I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it off the cuff. So, let's go with what I think. I'll go over each series, see if what will get my cutting banhammer and what will be getting the yes, you're in. Alright, prediction time. For the next Smash Brothers. For the Mario series. Okay, for the Mario series. Now, first of all, it's a little tricky to know how cuts are going to be handled in the Mario series since there's been one cut in the series, which was Dr. Mario in Brawl. He was then brought back in Smash 4, which makes you one. And since Dr. Mario was planned to be in Brawl but was cut due to time constraints, probably, that happens to have me believe that potentially he was probably gonna be there. So we don't know if Mario characters just get an automatic "yeah, you're in, guys" verdict or not. But you know, for the sake of argument, I'll just assume that they are legible to get cut. Saying cut the characters I think are the most expendable and who I believe could get cut easily. And out of that, two come to mind: Rosalina and Luma and Piranha Plant. I feel like those two are getting the immediate cut. Reason? Well, that's primarily because I just feel like there's not really a reason to put them in again. I think they're done. While everyone else, yeah, Mario, Luigi, yeah, Dr. Mario is another one that will probably be cut, so add him in too. 3 cuts for the Mario series. Because Mario and Luigi makes sense to be brought back. Peach does too. I think Daisy should probably also be brought back. Bowser and Bowser Jr. also should. Okay, so now it's time to bring in some new Mario characters in. Characters I suggest is, well, of course, Waluigi. I say he be the first newcomer you reveal. Just out in the open, just boom, Waluigi is here, either the first or second. Doesn't matter. Just probably near the reveal of the actual existence of this series. Of the next entry. So Waluigi in. Toad, I think, has been gone long enough. I think Toad should finally have his spot in the limelight and be a playable character. So Toad's another one in. And lastly, since I think it might be good to put in another Mario enemy to replace the fact that we don't have Piranha Plant anymore, we'll go with Hammer Bro. I think Hammer Bro would be a cool Mario enemy addition. But, yeah, I think there's a lot you could do with Hammer Bro. So yeah, those are the Mario series picks. Next is Donkey Kong, and well, let's just say I don't really think DK necessarily needs any cuts. I think DK, Diddy, and King K. Rool are all eligible to stay in the next game. And for newcomers, you could have Dixie Kong as like a semi-clone of Diddy. Not an echo, but is like what Isabelle is to Villager. Just have Dixie as Diddy, I guess. And for an Echo fighter for the series, Funky Kong as an Echo for Donkey Kong. So yeah, hey, I'm pretty sure DK fans would be totally happy with five characters in a game. But you know, that's in my opinion. Next is the Zelda series. And the characters I decided to cut was Sheik, because to be honest, I feel like Sheik is losing relevance every year now. And well, I'm shocked that Sheik's been in the series for this long anyway. So yeah, I think Sheik can finally leave. And next would have to be one of the Tiny Links. I think it's good to have one of them, but which between Young and Toon do I get rid of? Well, after some thought, if this was before Ultimate, obviously it would be Toon. But I actually think, after Ultimate, I think Young Link is better to keep than Toon Link. Because, here's the thing. I feel like Young Link has more potential to potentially evolve as a character, with maybe involving him with masks and stuff. While Toon Link, the most you can do with him is change his recovery to a leaf. So, I think Young Link stays and Toon Link goes away. After that, time for new fighters. Well, for new characters, I'm not very well versed in the Zelda series, but I guess if I was to put in a Zelda character, Girahim looks like he'd be a cool pick. Girahim seems like he'd be cool. So yeah, Girahim from Skyward Sword is my pick for a new Zelda rep. Next, we got Metroid. And for Metroid, I would say that the cut should probably be just Zero Suit. Don't think we need Zero Suit Samus anymore. I think you can keep Samus, Dark Samus, and Ridley. I don't think we exactly need Zero Suit anymore, though. I think Zero Suit has had her time in the spotlight. So, yeah. And for a new Metroid rep, to be honest, I don't think Metroid needs a new rep, so I think we're just going to be sticking with what Metroid has. Yoshi. Well, Yoshi is obviously coming back, so yeah. And I doubt Yoshi's going to be getting any new series rep. So, yeah. Sorry, Yosh. Anyways, next is Kirby. And Kirby, well, first of all, keep all Kirby's characters currently. Kirby, Meta Knight, and King Dedede. And add Bandana D to complete the 4-player experience that has been since Dreamland, Return to Dreamland. And the fact that Bandana D has basically been Kirby's sidekick and keeps appearing, I think Bandana D deserves to finally be in the series. Next series is Star Fox. I would say keep Fox, Falco, and Wolf, and get... And then I would probably say, just for the sake of everything, probably put Crystal in. I mean, you know, people want Crystal, so hey, give them Crystal. Next is Pokemon. So for Pokemon, the cuts shall be. So cutting Pokemon obviously is hard, and well, first of all, I have to make the most difficult cut of my life. I gotta cut a main of mine, Pichu. I love Pichu, and I'll always be rooting for him to be in the next game whenever a new game arises. But let's face it, Pichu's ain't coming back. Let's face it. Pichu, we've had our fun with him in Ultimate. He's not coming back, though. Let's be honest with ourselves. As depressing as it is, Pichu's probably going to be cut again. And next, I would say cut Lucario. I do not think we need Lucario anymore. I honestly feel like he should have been cut all the way from Brawl's transition to Smash 4. I don't think he should have been in Smash 4, but you know, he was. Then I thought he should be cut again, but then everyone is here happened, so obviously that didn't happen. I think Lucario can finally leave, though. And the last cut was a little difficult to make. But Greninja, I think, is probably leaving too. As much as Greninja is cool, I honestly don't think we need Greninja back. So those are the 3 cuts I'm making. Yep, that means Pikachu, Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, the Pokemon trainer, and Incineroar are brought back. And for a new Pokemon, that's it. Bring in Rillaboom to finally give us a taste of a fully evolved grass starter. And Rillaboom is obviously Generation 8, so why not give us Rillaboom, right? So yeah, that's Pokemon handled. Next, I would probably say is going to be Earthbound. And I'm going to be controversial and say we should probably get rid of Lucas. Ness is staying, Lucas is probably leaving. I don't know, if they're still not planning to release Mother 3 yet, I would just say get rid of Lucas and stop taunting the fans constantly. But to make fans happy again, add Porky. Add Porky in. It's a villain, so why not Porky? Just to make fans happy a little bit. That they're not just being stuck with Ness again. And only Ness. F-Zero, Captain Falcon's staying, and I actually feel like he should get a newcomer. Now, I actually am giving Falcon 2 newcomers. An Echo Fighter, in the form of Blood Falcon, and for a new fighter, Black Shadow. Because with how I see it, I say Ganondorf should get like a complete rework and be changed completely. And to make that make a little bit more sense, for people who still want, if the issue is that you won't be able to have the character that people really want back in, I would say that to keep Ganondorf's like normal moveset, like I guess in like Smash 4 and Reverse, just have Black Shadow take that, because he's practically could just be Falcon, but you know, slower. So yeah, there you go. F-Zero gets representation. Good for F-Zero, I guess. Ice Climbers. Yeah, Ice Climbers I think should come back. I don't see a reason to get rid of them exactly. And, of course, no, I don't think Ice Climbers is getting a new rep, so sorry, Ice Climbers. Next is Fire Emblem, the most controversial series in Smash. Out of the 8, I have picked 4 from the 8 to get rid of, and these are basically the 4 I always think should. These are the 4 I think should be brought back most of the time. Marth, Ike, Robin, and Byleth are the ones that will stay. That leaves the cuts being Lucina, Chrom, Roy, and Corrin. Okay, my reasons. I don't think we need 3 Awakening reps, and out of the 3, I think Robin would be the best to keep. Though Chrom would though if I was to order him, Chrom would probably be number 5 and who I would want to come back. But Chrom is cut. Because I don't think we need him. Roy is great, but unless he finally gets a remake, I don't see Roy happening. Again, I think 3 games are good for him right now. And no one likes Corrin. Not even Fire Emblem fans like Corrin. I main Corrin, and even I don't think that he should come back, so yeah. I think Marth, Ike, Robin, and Byleth will be the best to bring back. Anyway, time for new Fire Emblem characters. Now to try and fix the issue a bit, I will predict that maybe they might actually decide to fix Fire Emblem's damn issue and put in new characters to help represent. Well, first of all, and with this, I've got, and with this, I would say that I got 2 characters I think would be good to put in for representation. First of all, 3. We'll go 3. I would go 4, but then I'd have 8, and then I'd have people hating me. And you know what, 4, why not? Yeah, I can't wait for people to hate me for putting 8 Fire Emblem characters again. But before you put your pitchforks, I swear, they're not just Marth, and Marth again. Okay, so to try and fix our issue a bit, here's what I'm doing. The character, first of all, I think we should have another 3 houses rep, so put in Dimitri. People like Dimitri, so put Dimitri in. Black Knight, he could be a good villain to put into Smash, so put Black Knight in. The Hector would be a good axe user to finally have in Smash Brothers, and heck, Hector's even a lord, so hey, put in the axe user, please, so Hector. And finally, I think for our 8th one should be Anna. Anna has been a supporting character in the series since the beginning and has only missed 2 games, being Gaiden and Echoes. So I think that it would make sense to put in a very important side character like Anna in. And those are my picks. Again, I think people are going to hate me for what I did, but it's Smash. You can't really agree on who should be and who shouldn't be. I doubt half of my predictions gonna be right anyways, but we lose some, we take some. If I get any of these right, I'll be happy. Heck, I'll be happy if I get even half of the picks right. I'll be even surprised if I get any of the Fire Emblem characters I just listed of the new comers right. Anyways, next we'll go with. All right, next we'll go with All right, Game and Watch. Yeah, I think Game and Watch should come back. Game and Watch is a cool series. Obviously, he's not getting a new fighter, so yeah, Game and Watch. Mr. Game and Watch is back. Kid Icarus. I would say get rid of Dark Pit and put in Viridi. So Kid Icarus still has 3 reps. We just got rid of Dark Pit and put Viridi in. So yeah. Next is Wario, and yeah, Wario's coming back. No surprise there. Now, I think it might be good to actually maybe have another WarioWare rep potentially. So, since a lot of people want her, put Ashley in. Okay. So, next series. Metal Gear. Sadly, I don't see Metal Gear happening again. As cool as Metal Gear was, I feel like the existence of Metal Gear, sadly, is going to not exist again. Again, Metal Gear is cool and will always be a cool thing. But honestly, I feel like we were lucky to get Metal Gear. We were lucky to get Snake in Smash Ultimate. I doubt we're getting him for a 3rd game, let alone anything new to the series. So yeah. The next series is Sonic the Hedgehog. And yes, Sonic should come back. And just to make up for things, we'll give him 2 new fighters. Shadow as an Echo fighter, and Dr. Eggman as a new fighter. I feel like maybe that could help satisfy fans a bit. You know, just a tiny bit. Pikmin. I'm gonna be controversial, and I'm gonna say maybe cut Pikmin. Pikmin's a cool series, but I don't know if we need Pikmin. If we need Olimar for a 4th game. Not saying I'd be angry if Olimar came back. It would be just like, okay, I see, understand, but you know, I still don't know if we should get Olimar again. But you know. Yeah, so Olimar cut. Rob the Robot. Yeah, Rob series is also getting the boot. As cool as Rob is, I don't think Rob needs to be in another game. If he was, though, as I said in a previous video, please give him a stage, but for this thought experiment, Rob sadly ain't even going to be a character this time. Next would be Animal Crossing. And I'm going to be controversial and cut Villager and keep Isabelle. Honestly, I feel like you really don't need Villager anymore. First of all, when you think of Animal Crossing, you don't half the time think of the character you play as, you think of the animal. So I think having Isabelle would be better. Again, as I said, I don't think it would be bad to have Villager, but I don't think we need Villager. So Isabelle's the only one staying. Next series is Mega Man. And yeah, I think Mega Man should come back. And for a new... And I say give him an Echo fighter in the form of Proto Man. Or heck, maybe even don't make Proto Man an Echo, and maybe just have Proto Man have some of the custom abilities that were in Smash 4. That's a thought. I'll think about that later. But yeah, Proto Man in some form. Next is Punch Out, and yeah, I think Punch Out should come back. Lil Mac obviously will return, and I think, and to give the series a bit more representation, given an Echo Fighter in the form of Glass Joe. Next series is Pac-Man, and yeah, Pac-Man should come back, but I don't think Pac-Man needs a new fighter, so yeah. Next is Xenoblade, and I've been on the fence about if I should just get rid of Shulk and keep Pyra and Mythra only, but we'll keep both Shulk and Pyra and Mythra. And just to be safe, I'll most likely say that, when this new Smash game's happening, most likely a requested character will be the main character from Xenoblade 3, so put Xenoblade 3 main character there too. Next series is Duck Hunt, and we're gone from our streak of series that should return. Duck Hunt I don't think needs to return, sadly. So, goodbye Duck Hunt. Street Fighter, yeah, I think Street Fighter should come back. I think the two fighters they have should be back. And for a new fighter, I would probably say I would probably have two candidates. Chun-Li, because, why not? I'm surprised she wasn't even an assist trophy, so yeah, Chun-Li. And also, I would also say, probably Dan Hibiki would be kind of funny to have in Smash 2 as a joke fighter. Final Fantasy. As cool as Final Fantasy is, I don't think Final Fantasy is coming back. I feel like Square is not going to be playing ball again, so yeah, goodbye Final Fantasy. Bayonetta. I feel like Bayonetta. Yeah, Bayonetta probably would come back. Has a new game and everything, so yeah, Bayonetta. Splatoon. Yeah, Inkling's obviously coming back. Splatoon is the most famous franchise, so yeah. And probably give an Echo Fighter in the form of Octoling. Next is Castlevania. Similar to what I said about Metal Gear, I don't think Castlevania's coming back, so sorry Belmont, you're not in. Next would be Persona. This one is a tricky one. I'm going to be in the safe boat and just say probably cut Joker and Persona as a whole, so yeah. Hero. Similar to what I said about Final Fantasy, I don't think Square is going to play ball, so Hero's probably getting cut. No more Dragon Quest. Banjo and Kazooie. I feel like Microsoft's easier to play ball than a lot of these other companies, so I'll probably say Banjo probably will come back. Alright, the Fatal Fury franchise. Terry Bogard. I liked Fatal Fury, but I don't see Terry coming back. So probably no to Terry. And Fatal Fury. I don't know, SNK is kind of weird, is a weird oddball. Next would be Minecraft, and as much as I don't really want Steve back, I feel like if we're gonna get Banjo back, we're probably getting Steve back too. Tekken. Yeah, we're probably getting Tekken back, and Kazuya's coming back, and hey, you know what? Put Heihachi in the game now, finally. Has a second rep. And lastly, Sora. Heck, even if we were to assume and say that Square Enix is playing ball and we're going to have Final Fantasy in, they would have to also somehow get Disney to agree to a second game, and I doubt that's happening, so sorry, Sora. Not a thing. And lastly, the Miis. Yeah, the Miis I think should come back. So, yeah, okay. New series to be represented. Well, first of all, honestly, I feel like the three Mii costumes that got, that got like a music track should maybe Nintendo should try and work out a potential deal, maybe getting a fighter for them. So prediction that Cuphead will probably become a franchise with a playable character, and might have, well, Cuphead as a playable character. Who knows? Maybe even a Mugman Echo Fighter. Who knows? Then would probably be Undertale with, well, I could probably say Sans as the fighter. I'm going to instead probably say that Frisk, the main character from Undertale, probably be better as the rep. Sans could maybe be an assist trophy. But, there's that. And lastly, Shantae, with, of course, Shantae being the representative of her series. So those are the more easy ones. If we're going to have Microsoft in the game still, I'd say put Master Chief in. I think a lot of people would like to have Master Chief in the game, and I think Master Chief would definitely sell the game, especially if we're not going to have as many characters as Smash Ultimate. Take what you can get, And for a final new series, actually, there's two new series to put in. And wait, just a sec, I forgot ARMS. Shit. Yeah, ARMS is coming back, by the way. I'm sorry, I forgot ARMS. I'm scattered brain. I'm an idiot. Anyways, ARMS coming back, Min Min's back, and Springman will also be in the game too. Anyways, back to new series. Two new series from the Nintendo landscape would probably be for a retro fighter, since I think we should get more retro fighters. I would say give us Excite Biker finally as a playable character. That'd be cool. And actually, wait. Two other franchises. The one I was about to mention at the last, and another one because I think it'd be cool. Ninjala is a new series of Nintendo, I think. So, sure, put in, I don't know, Van, I think, is the main character, and is the name of them. I don't know who's the main character in Ninjala. Whoever it is, that character is in. And I think, what? Back in the past, Pac-Man, Mii's, and Villager were all potential to be in Brawl, but didn't because Sakura didn't think they'd fit or whatever. So what? Put in it Nintendog, since that's also in that group, and Nintendog has a stage. So what? Why not have Animal Crossing as the only one with that distinction? So, Nintendog in Smash. Anyways, that's my prediction for all the series in Smash. Again, I'm sorry for forgetting ARMS for a little bit there, but at least I corrected it, and Min Min is in the game as well as Springman. So, yeah. I'm not sure how many of that is. I'll have to think about that. But, I think we're doing pretty good. So, with that is part 1 of my prediction series. Next part will be about stages. So stay tuned, everybody. Lester out.